There is no way. No way a young lady have to go through that. There is no way. The family have to enjoy this. There is no way. And them cold-hearted fools should be roaming the streets. Yeah.
Police have launched to help bring those responsible.
I watch Dr. Venus do charity for peace and giving out stuff. And even when he doesn't have any money, as far as I see, he's the best activist for peace and human rights and all those good things that we need in the country of St. Lucia and in our countries in the Caribbean. He deserves an award for the most compassionate St. Lucian and the most activist St. Lucian, you understand, who cares about the people of St. Lucia. This man should deserve an award.
Well, I don't know, this is King Lazarus, and we are representing the fullest Jamaica first, country first, the #1 YouTube channel. Yeah, man, and I don't know, Countryman are the big man on the panel, representing from Jamaica to Trinidad, the Caribbean and the whole world. Countryman don't want no more bloodshed, no we not send dead. A message we are send to all the kill them. No more bloodshed, no we not send dead. A message we are send. Hey, Countryman, tell them this, it's a state of emergency. The people need help urgently. Watch yourself when you're walking on the street. Broad daylight and gunshot a beat. It's a state of emergency. The people need help urgently. Watch yourself when you're walking on the street. Broad daylight, hey. Well, I don't know, this is King Lazarus, and we represent for Countryman Jamaica first, #1 YouTube channel. Make sure and keep it locked. Subscribe.
Police have launched an investigation into the incident, but so far no suspects have been identified, and the motive remains unclear. Law enforcement officials are urging anyone with information to come forward to help bring those responsible to justice.
Now, you hear what the news media said. Law enforcement don't have no motive and do not have any lead, and they're begging the public to drop some information. But then I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna play another clip and then I'm gonna come back and do some talking. Listen to this.
Tragic act of violence unfolded in Corinth on Tuesday, February 11th, when 27-year-old Alana Bernard was shot and killed just a minute away from her home. It has been alleged that she was raped days prior to her death. Witnesses reported that the gunman or gunmen fled the scene immediately after the attack, leaving the...
Now, you hear what the news media just said? The news media just say now, at the beginning of the news, that she was allegedly raped, and that is what everybody on the kitchen sink is saying that. But yet still, the police said they don't have no motive and they don't have any leads. Do you guys hear that? You don't want me to play about the clip them again? May I play them back to back and come back, cause I'm really upset. Now, Dr. Venus Cherry was there when the young lady gets shot, cause he was driving by and he went over. I'm gonna play some of his speech that he gave to the public, but let me play these two clips back to back and come back, because I'm really upset about this. You hear how calm I am? I'm trying to control my dirty mouth.
Police have launched an investigation into the incident, But so far, no suspects have been identified, and the motive remains unclear. Law enforcement officials are urging anyone with information to come forward to help bring those responsible to justice. A tragic act of violence unfolded in Corinth on Tuesday, February 11th, when 27-year-old Alana Bernard was shot and killed just a minute away from her home. It has been alleged that she was raped days prior to her death. Witnesses reported that the gunman or gunmen fled the scene immediately after the attack, leaving the...
So in one part of the media said what the motive was. Cause the young lady, everybody and them blood clot mother talk about this. She was raped and she was going to court on the 12th, the next day. And just ironically, somebody watch her, them jump out a car and shoot this girl when she walked minutes from her house. So them actually sat down and stake out this girl. But the point I'm trying to make, the media said there is no motive. Oh, you mean there is no motive?
I am upset. No, she was not my sister. No, she was not my friend. I don't even know her like that. But she was a young human being, a young mother, and she did not deserve this. She deserved protection. She was raped.
I must say there's some hard working men and women in the police force in St. Lucia, but the work is excessive. I was watching the news and I see where the Prime Minister gave an award to Mr. DeFreitas. Mr. DeFreitas lost his brother to the hands of Leanback. R.I.P. to Mr. DeFreitas' brother. There was a chopping that won in Choiseul and Mr. DeFreitas was there and apprehended the suspect within 15 minutes of knowing about it. So this goes to show there's some hard-working men and women of the St. Lucia police force. Let's go. Now the lady that was robbed by gunpoint in her shop down there in Denry, we will get to you. We know your information and we know what happened, but we'll get to your story.
And she was standing up. And what did we do? What do we have in place for people like this? Where are we as a society? Where are we as a government? Where are we as an opposition? Where are we as the police, as the social services in this country? Where are we?
Sad to say, Dr. Venus Cherry, you're asking a hopeless question because I'm quite sure people in the community know who did this to the girls. And speaking of that, I am calling on the gang. You have the gang truce recently with the 6 and the 7. I'm calling on the gang members them. You understand? You need to push out this guy. Anybody know who did this? The guys them who did this to this young lady. And it is more likely the man them who was charged to rape her of raping her, or allegedly raping her. I'm calling on all of the gang member them. Lord Jesus Christ, man. Crime is on a high. Inflation is on a high. 200 more deportees coming. How are the citizens are going to manage? Let's keep it real. Everybody know that these deportees coming. They're coming with new ideas, new style, new invention, new tactics of crime. Let's be real. Enough of them have lived in America, USA for a very, very long time. Now they're American St. Lucians and they have new invention of crime. And local law enforcement won't be able to keep up to their new inventions of crime and criminality. I pity the local civilians at this point.
And this bus driver stops on the bridge. Just, and it's creating traffic. So I'm right behind him and I've said I'm blowing my horn. And finally he drives off. And when he gets to the gap of where the young lady, before he gets to the gap of where the young lady was, you hear the gunshots, boom, boom. Then there's a pause, like something like, and then boom, boom again. As if the guns stick, and they fire again. And we're driving like, oh shit. And almost immediately, the bus driver in front of me mashes brakes again as a vehicle swings from the gap without looking left or right and just swings out in front of the bus driver. So the bus driver stops in front of me again. He parks and he come out and he say, yo, they just shoot a girl there. And where I'm parked, I can immediately where I'm parked directly in the junction, and I can look up and see the young lady on the ground. Come from wherever it is you'll come from to monitor and track this young lady. A minute walk from her home, her children waiting.
Wanna really know what the man just described? It made the ear at the back of my neck stand up. The man just described, a daylight execution, in front of a busy roadway, Bus, car, truck, business. You understand? Assassination, Plan, coordinated, and executed, in his presence, in Dr. Venus Cherry presence. Yo, I didn't want to say it, but Dr. Venus Cherry said it. He said they were able to track the young lady. He's trying to say that the gangsters them are more effective than local law enforcement. But by the hands of God, I don't want to think so.
And you'll take her life like that. This young lady has a child less than 8 months old or 8 months old, right around there. And y'all know that all too well. Because y'all know why y'all were coming to take her life.
Speaking.
Watch this young lady take her last breath yesterday. I literally watched her laying on the ground with being choked on her own blood, with blood coming from her nose and her mouth, laying there helpless, and I can't touch her. I can't do anything. I just have to get on the phone to try to call police and call ambulance, and I literally watched this young lady take her last breath yesterday. Everybody else just in panic mode, don't know what to do. I watched her. There is no way a young lady have to go through that. There is no way. The family have to enjoy this. There is no way that them cold-hearted fools should be roaming the streets.
This is a man who's hurting just like I am. Really disgusted with the kind of cowardly act. Now we have 3 guys run up on a selfless young woman dog and shoot her. And the man them really thinks them are some blood clot bad man. You understand? That's why you see me not care who in a St. Lucia want pissed off at me, and who want put it for my name, Because you see how you so cool and callous are the same way me a go for you, And me are the bounty hunter, dopey conqueror, just soldier, for go off of you understand? Cause you see me don't know why me have to be nice about bottom feeders in Jamaica, St. Lucia, Trinidad, wherever they are. All these things going on around them, you know. And nobody, very few people want to step up and talk. But when me, Countryman, step up and talk, I am calling on the community. I'm calling on the whole of St. Lucia. Woman, man, picnic, who don't know what's going on. Push out these guys. Come on. Come on. Me now go come on the channel and cry now. Cause a little while, me not lie, me feel emotional. You understand? Me feel very emotional about this. Just like how Miss Venus feel. And it really bothered me. You understand? But what bothered me more, it's the silence and how people can have people like these who not protect in the community. When you have predators living amongst y'all, killing off the women, the kids them, killing off these young men, everybody want to act like everything is nice and hunky-dory. Madness! Madness. And I am not the one. Listen, my name is Countryman.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.